Hey everyone. How are we doing tonight? I'm doing just great. I'm gonna be working on the heads-up display for the PvP game mode tonight. We're getting there. Multiplayer has been a nightmare, but it's coming along, and the deadline to have the MVP, the minimum viable product, is in just over 2 weeks, and I think I'll make that with some time to spare. But yeah, UI, we've got the spectator camera. I've got to rework the NPCs to work with multiplayer characters. And then like win and lose state stuff too. That's really about it. There's some bugs with the current state of some things in terms of replication. If I get done with that stuff, the other like functional stuff, soon enough, then I'll be able to incorporate the character customization stuff into the first multiplayer playtest. But that's still a maybe for that. If it's not in the first playtest, it'll definitely be in the second one. I can say that. But yeah, we're gonna be putting together the UI that players will see when they're playing the PvP game mode, and hopefully that'll help tie a lot of other stuff together too. So, oh, before I do that, another announcement. Next weekend, the 21st? Yeah, the 21st, playtest number 3 for Shopping Spree Extreme is starting. It's showcasing level 3, which Tyler is still finishing up. It's looking great though. It's gonna be level 3 in single player mode. So if you wanna take part in that, you gotta join the Shopping Spree Extreme Discord server. Link, you can find that down below or by typing in the SSE command in chat. So yeah, that starts next Saturday. That goes through the following Friday, and it's gonna be a great time. I'm excited for it. With that, I am not gonna be streaming on Twitch next Sunday. Instead, I'm going to be streaming on 2 other platforms next weekend. They're gonna be short streams. They're gonna be maybe an hour or so. But I'm not sure which day I'm gonna do what yet. Saturday and Sunday. One day I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube, and the other one I'm going to be streaming on TikTok, and I'm just gonna be playing the playtest. So if you want to go check those out, links to both those platforms for Shopping Spree Extreme are also down below, or you can type in the SSE command. Yeah, that's that. Love to see you there. All right, let's get on here. So in the time since my last stream, I've been fixing up some replication issues that I've been having. We got the carts to almost properly replicate. So a cart spawns for each player now. The only issue is that when the client gets assigned a cart, but when a non-host client grabs their assigned cart, camera doesn't update correctly for some reason, and their cart doesn't get highlighted. Like on the server side or the host, only their cart gets highlighted. I want all players to be able to see their own cart getting highlighted so they know which one is theirs. And that just isn't doing that on the client, but still working on that. And then I also got replication for shoving other players working, so players can now push each other, and that works correctly on both sides. The ragdoll physics are a little funky looking, but it's coming along, and it's working. It just looks a little weird, which, if that is the case for the playtest, I'm fine with that because it works the way it should. It can be polished later. It's just a early build playtest. So yeah, let me go into here. Let's do this. Add a new folder, say for UI. Actually, I should probably not put that here. I should probably put it here. Yeah. Okay, so then in here, we're going to create a new widget blueprint. As a user widget. And this is going to be PvP. Open that up. So basically what the PvP HUD is going to be doing, it's just going to showcase, like in single player, you're going to have your own budget, your list of items, and the total cost for those list of items. But then it's also going to have underneath your wallet, well, here, let me show you. Let me go back to my single player UI widget and show you what I'm talking about here. This thing. If I hide this guy temporarily. All right, so it's gonna look like this, right? So you're gonna have your wallet, which has the amount of money, you know, in your budget, and then your list of items and their total cost. Same thing for PvP. It's just that underneath your wallet, there's going to be smaller wallets. These are going to be for all the other players in the match, and it's not going to say how much money they have. It's going to say how many items they have left to grab, because PvP mode, that it's not really important that you know how much money other people have, but knowing how many items they have left to grab gives you kind of a sense of like whether you're in the lead or whether you're behind. Yeah, so that's essentially it. So it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff as this, just a couple additions, right? So now that I say that, why don't I just, instead of this, why don't I just make this a lot easier on myself and save me a lot of time? Instead of doing this, delete this one, and then go back to that other one, and we're gonna duplicate it. This one is going to be our PvP, but then we gotta take that and put it. There we go. We got this. Good. We'll probably have to add more stuff to this. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, let's see. What do we have here? We don't want this, right? Instead, we want to say get own. I want player pawn. I guess that depends on how I set it up. I'll probably want owning player because I'll probably set this up from the player controller, not the player pawn. So then instead of cast to player, say cast to PvP, or no, sorry. It's a player controller, so cast to PC. What? Are you not a player controller? Yeah, you are a player controller. Okay, cast to PvP. Am I missing something? PvP PC. Why are you cast to the PC? Why are you having such a hard time with this? Maybe I have to compile you? No. Why can't you grab the player controller? Oh, an event uninitialized sometimes can be buggy. I may have to change that to event construct, but we'll see if it throws that error or not. There's an error in Unreal 5.1 that sometimes using event uninitialized just for some reason tells the engine that there's an infinite loop. So it throws an infinite loop detection error, and there is none. It's just a bug. But apparently this is working in the single player HUD still, so I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, why can't I get... Why can I not cast to this PvP player controller? There you go. You can do it now. Now let's see. Let's do PvP PC. Alright. Very cool. From object, we say get owner. Right? No. Okay, get owner from the widget. No. Get owner. Get. Yeah, there we go. Get owning player. Jesus Christ. Sure. And get controlled pawn, then we can cast that to the PvP character. Also promote that to a variable, because we'll need that. Okay, and then it's fine. We'll probably have to go back and change that later. The money loss pop out, because right now it's just one object here, and I can see it being the case where a player breaks multiple items, very quickly. Say they get, shoved into a shelf and they break 3 items. This will be an issue then, because it will only display the most recent item being broke. But that's something down the road. Okay. I need to figure out how I want to do this here. Yeah, that's for item breaking. Is updating the stuff in there. Probably have to change that too, because that all has to go through the player controller. But anyway, We'll need another widget for the other players, that we can add to the HUD. So just create a user widget. We'll say other player HUD other player HUD display. Sure. For that, we're going to have anything. First thing we want is an overlay. Okay, inside that overlay, we're going to have, I'm gonna say desired for that. Inside the overlay, we're going to have first, what is it? What are you? You're an image, yeah? Yeah. You're gonna have an image. Image is going to be our wallet. It's called wallet. Yeah. Maybe this. How big are you? I feel like you're not actually that big. But maybe you are. No, you're not. Interesting. Okay. It's definitely not that large. There's no way it's that large. I set you 10. Yeah, it doesn't change. What the fuck is happening? Ooh. Okay. Why are you acting this way? Oh, it's because your size here. 180 by 153. So if instead I set you to like 150 by 120. I think that way. And then inside here, I just want to have. Eventually, I'll want the player's like facial profile. But I gotta set up character customization before that, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that. But do that, and then so for now, I just want their player name, and how many items they have remaining. So on top of that overlay, we're going to have, or on top of that wallet picture rather, we're going to have a vertical box. Inside that vertical box, we're going to have text here. This is for the player name. Going to be, maybe I'll keep it white. I don't know. I'll change it to this quick hand font though. We're gonna have a spacer in this vertical box. I have you below the spacer. Spacer is going to be, I don't know, on the Y. Yeah, 100. That's way too much. Okay. 10. Too little. 20. Still too little. 30. Still too little. 35. That's pretty good. Okay. So player name. Gotta scale that down to font size. I don't know. Maybe? Sure. We do 35, change this to 40. And then this guy needs to this. Nope, kidding. Okay, we'll add padding to the left of, say, 5. Just so it's not on the very edge right there. That looks good to me. And then we'll add another spacer in here. And then we'll add a horizontal box, because inside the horizontal box, there's going to be multiple texts. 1 and 2. 1 is going to say items remaining. Oops. Remaining. Put a colon after it. And we'll put a space too. And this is going to be things like that, because that'll be a dynamic text. By item stacks, we'll say you are a variable. This one, we said to leave it white. We're changing it to you. What do we do? 16 for the font size? Maybe I'll change you to 14. Change you to 14. Yeah. Then in this spacer, if we say space it out by 10, nope, 20, nope, 30, that's pretty good. And then this horizontal box, we also have to add a padding on the left of 5. Ooh. I wonder if it'd be better to see. Wrap text at. Okay. Let's go with that. And we'll move you back up to like 10. Maybe even less. And then you have to be at the bottom. That looks pretty good, I think. Hopefully players don't have a super long name. Let's change this to let's just say 120. We'll have to see how that works out, because when I test it locally, it'll be It'll be very long name with my auto-generated PC name. All right, so that's good. Then we can go to graph, or actually, let's just do this. Create a binding. Oh shit, no, we can't do that. Let's just go to our graph and say custom event update player, or no. I don't know what I'm doing. Add player info. We'll have to call this from the player, or no, we'll have to call this from the game mode, or from the game mode to the player controller, from the player controller to this, because widget blueprints are client only, so you can't do any replication stuff from them, which makes it kind of annoying, but I've done it already, so I know how to do it. The player info, we need to add two variables, or no, two inputs rather. One is going to be player name, going to be a name, and then player items, also to be a name. So from here, we're going to get our items text and our player name. I'm going to say set text to this, and set name, or sorry, set text of player name to this. I guess this would be, I could call this update player info, because this will need to be called anytime another player picks up an item, because the item text will need to change. So we'll say update player info. Or maybe I create a different one for efficiency purposes. Then we'll do another custom event saying just update the items. This is a set text to that. Simple as that. There we go. That should be all we need for that. So then we go back to our HUD here. Well, we'll have to do this later, I think, but we can add in a custom event here. What the hell? No. Did not want a comment. I wanted a custom event. We call this add player info box. I'll say add child. Is it? Nope. Create what is it I'm looking for here? Create widget. to this and then say that child, no, or child, no. What is it? Child, no. From parent. What is the node I'm looking for? To attach a widget. No. No. Okay. Hang on. Let me figure this out real quick. I know I've done this before, but I forget what the name is. Let me look up some documentation real quick. Add a child. No, not for a sequence. Yeah, here we go. Ah. Because I need a thing to put it under. Okay. Let's add that here then. First off, I feel like we should put this in our wallet, but it's fine. We're gonna add a new section, or a vertical box rather, to our canvas panel. This is going to be our other players section. Say it is a variable. What's your problem? Oh. Yeah, I don't care. Grab our other players here. And we add a... Oh, wait, we have to create the widget, don't we? Create widget. What? No. Not that create widget. We want this one. Other player HUD display. Get owning, or we can say as this. Plug this into here. There we go. So then we'll need, actually, shit. We'll need to add player info. I'll have to have some inputs here, or player name and item count. Be another name, just like that. Okay. All right, so then let me see how I did this on my lobby controller. It's the game mode, yeah. Yeah, okay. So on this, we want to say, or not even gameplay, but on our custom event here, create HUD, or make it a little less generic. Create PvP HUD. This is going to be an execute on owning client. Okay, so then we're going to say create widget class PvP HUD. Owning player is self. We're going to promote that to a variable. Let's say PvP HUD. And then we'll say add to viewport. Then off here, I'm going to say is valid. I'm going to check PvP HUD. If it is valid, do nothing because it's already there. If not valid, then create it. Just like that. And then, did it call it from here? No, it calls it from the game mode whenever it joins it. Yeah. Okay. And then here. Let's create a custom event for that. New player. Oh shit. Have two inputs for it. They're both names. Name. Items. And then we'll say, grab this again. There's something I'm missing here, isn't there? What am I missing? Yeah, he's local controller. And say is local. There we go. All right. This is also going to run on owning client. If PvP HUD is valid, then we say add, what is it? Add player info box. Yeah. Just like so. All right, so we now need to go to our PvP game mode. This guy here. All this nonsense. So yeah, this loads the player. After we do this, and we can say for that same player controller, right? For this guy. Say create PvP HUD. Let's just test that out, see if that works. So multi-lobby, I don't want 3 players, I want 2 right now. Ooh, I did not want that, I did not want that, I did not want that, cancel. I am so sorry. There's our nice cover art. Hold on. Why did it start you in different sessions? You're supposed to be in the same session. Let's try this again. What is it? Oh, you know what? That's why. That's why, because it's our name in standalone. I knew that. Okay, guys, host. Yeah, how about I do it this way? Just so you all can see. Did not mean to do that, but sorry. That back. This and this. There we go. All right. So for whatever reason, host is on bottom, but it's all right. Let's go to the shopping center. Let's ready up, and host starts the game once everybody's ready. 5-second countdown. Let's see what happens. Okay. So each player got their own HUD. That's good. The top players, for whatever reason, isn't that. Hang on. PP HUD. Maybe do like a small delay of like half a second. But that's good. The HUDs are going. They just need to be populated. And then PvP HUD, PvP port, and then we say we have to create another thing in here. Custom event, update HUDs. So here we'll say for all connected players, say for each. How am I gonna do this? And here we have a new player. I guess each player controller needs to store their name and item count. Because I gotta pass that information around. So yeah, we'll have to store two variables, I guess. Name and item count. Then to begin play, we set player name to be get player state. No, not that one. Get player. This one. Get player state and then get player name. So, in this case, because I'm playing over a local area network, it's just going to be the name of my PC with some generated nonsense behind it. You've probably seen that in the lobby menu. But when it's going through Steam, that'll be your Steam username. So that's player name. Player item count. Right now, it's just going to say 0. So for all connected players, we're going to say new player. No, we're gonna say, hang on. Custom event update players. Going to be run on owning client. Going to have an input of player list. Going to be an array of names and item count list. Next, then we're going to do a for each loop. We're going to say well, first we're going to say this again. We always want to make sure that this is valid before we do anything. Then for each player name, we're going to say, maybe this shouldn't be called update players, maybe this should be called add players. Yeah. So then we'll say duplicate add player info box with player name, and item count is going to be get, no, not a reference, get a copy. Copy at this index. Just like that. Then, why are you mad? Oh. Gotta do that. All right, so then back here we can say, for each loop we can say get player name and get player get player item count. That's what I'm looking for. And then we'll say add. I'll have to make a player name list. And player item count list. And then we'll say, nope, not you. Player name list, get player item count list, add this name to it, add to this one. First we'll want to say clear. Can I plug this one in here too? Or do they have to be separate? They have to be separate. Okay. Good to know. So clear both of those to start, and then add all of them back in. And then completed. Duplicate this. And then we say add players. Yeah. Player name list, player count list. So, first thing, we gotta check here. The add players, we say we have to add a branch in here because we don't want to add the owning player, right? We say if this is equal to get player name. Nope. Just that. Okay. If this is the case, then do nothing. But if not, then do this. Okay. So, we say update HUDs. Create PvP HUD. Why did I? Oh, I guess I don't need this here, do I? Okay. We create PvP HUD. We do all that, and then we say custom event server update players. So this is going to be called on server. We're gonna pass a couple things into it. Going to be player name and player item count. Right, if I remember this correctly, I gotta, before running anything on the server, we gotta update these values. Yeah. Yes. So we gotta set player name to that. We gotta set player item count to this. And then we gotta, how do I do it here? Do I cast the game mode? Yeah, I do. Okay. S2 PvP game mode. Say get game mode. And then promote to variable. Then as PvP game mode down here, we can say update HUDs. So then after this gets called, we say, no, sorry. After, oh, hello. Thanks. After here, after create the HUD, we want to call server update players. Pass in our player name and player item count. Now if we go back here, and our other players box is not in the right spot. Let's put it say here. Size to content, that's fine. Put your anchor in that corner. Let's see if this works. That did not, in fact. Why didn't that work? Alright. We did a lot there, so I'm sure I just forgot to plug something in or something. So on the controller, create PvP HUD is called. I call server update players. Does that. Update HUD goes here. Update HUD. Adds that stuff in. And then, oh, that's it right there. That's what we were missing. Let me check that though. Add players is valid. Yep, okay. That was all it was. Hopefully. We'll see. If you're noticing the client not even having correct animations, it's fine. Okay. We have stuff. But it's not right. Hang on. On the... No. No. This thing. God damn it. I just wanna... Ugh. Okay, here. How about I do this? So if you look, player name is none on... This is the host. And it does it twice. Interesting. Whereas on the client... Oh, I just removed the client. On the client, it had the name of the host, and it only had one. So it's just not replicating right, I'm guessing. Or if I delay here by 1 second, it'll do that. And then here I have, I don't have any delays here. Okay. So it says the player name there. And then it says create PvP HUD. It does that. Server, which calls that. It says update HUDs. I wonder if instead of doing this here, no, instead of doing this here, if I do this at the create PvP HUD function, that'll fix my issue. But also on the server, created two of these. But why did it create two? Maybe if we say branch is local controller, that'll prevent it from creating, because controllers that exist on host and client, so I'm guessing that's why the host created two. We'll see. Why are you all the way up here? Okay. There's the client. What is wrong with the host? There we go. Let's try it. Still doing it. It looks okay though. Like, I like the look of it, but just not replicating correctly. It's like, this is host. Host has the two, and both of them the name is none. Whereas the client has the server's name, and it only made one. So gotta figure that out. These replication issues are gonna be the death of me. So that did nothing. So server update players. I'll update HUD, which goes here. Add players, which goes here. Yeah. So, oh, that's why. Wait, no. This is working on the client, but not on the host. So the host is, because both of the player names are none, it's doing it twice. So maybe on the server, it clears both of them. It adds player name and player item count to that. Can't say I've ever had that happen before, where something works correctly on the client, but not on the server. What am I doing wrong here? So, start from the beginning here on the game mode. When a new player joins, or no, not even when a new player joins, it's when all players are loaded. It creates the PvP HUD for the characters. Yes. So create PvP HUD, then goes here. Creates a PvP HUD widget. Adds it to the viewport. Sets the player name. Does this variable need to be... That doesn't make sense. I don't think. Init lobby. Maybe I can't say this as a variable? I don't know. Not multiplayer game mode. PvP mode. Do I have to do it this way? I'm not doing it right. I wonder if it's just happening too quickly. Like there just needs to be a delay somewhere. Because the server loads before the client, so I'm wondering if the server is like loading the character. But that doesn't make sense because that doesn't get called until all players are loaded. What if instead on here, instead of immediately calling all players loaded, add a delay of like, we'll say 3 seconds for now, but we'll change that up later. And then saying all players are loaded. Wonder if that'll fix my issue or not. I'm thinking that's what it is. It's just a race condition. Like the host is loading before the client, so therefore the host can't get the name of the client. Nope. Even with the delay, it still does it. Wonder. Here. Wonder if it's you. Like when you're getting set. Have a function here that says custom event init HUD owning client, all this int HUD. Oops. Init HUD values. We call that from the game mode when a player joins. Yeah. And then does this guy say init HUD values? I wonder if that will fix my problem. And then it calls all players loaded, right? Which spawns that and then creates the PvP HUD. Server update players. We'll see. These. Interesting. Why is that? Why is it that that works on the client, but not on the server? I don't know. Oh, he also doesn't get back up either on server side. Okay. Why might it be But the server isn't updating correctly. Creates the UI, and then need to look at the game mode or the lobby. Starting new player, right? So create widget, initialize the camera, and then initialize the there's a delay between create widget and okay. Let's see. So PvP HUD, or no, sorry, PvP player controller. If we create the HUD widget, we need to add a delay here. Delay of like 0.5. Let's see if that fixes my problem. That just made the problem worse. That just added two things on the client side. That's not what I want. Okay. Maybe if we add a do once box here. I don't know. No, I'm not doing that. Never mind. For player name list. If this array element equals the player name, then add the player info box. Goes here, yep. So I don't need this. I just need this to be before you. So it creates the HUD, yeah. if we go back to game mode, we can say, get rid of this. All players loaded. This. How does it do it here? No, not here. This. Alright, it creates the widget and then client init lobby, which is does this. Yeah. So this needs to be its own thing. Client init HUD. Do this. Run on owning client. Then from here we can say init HUD delay by 0.3 and then call client init HUD right here. See if that works. Set it exactly how I do it in the lobby. So if it doesn't work, I will have to figure something out. Now it didn't do anything. Why didn't you do anything now? Darn replication. Just don't know it well enough. If I did, I probably would have been done with multiplayer a while ago. He's still not doing it. You're still not doing anything for me. Crouching is broken in multiplayer. Don't worry about it. Why? Why not? Why not? Why isn't this working? Why is it that this does not work? Players load a custom event in the game mode. Yeah, none of the game mode events are replicated because it's the game mode. It's on the server already, and it calls events on clients. Client, yeah. The HUDs are created. That's fine. Icons update HUDs, which does this, yeah. and then add player. So run me through a loop here. Okay, well, we know that it doesn't really work here, right? We create PvP HUD and then client init HUD. Because client init HUD does this, right? So that should work. But for some reason it doesn't. Starting new player delay. Let's do that. I'm starting a new player? No. Do a small delay here. Although that doesn't matter because I know it's working. Creates a widget, does a delay, and then initializes the lobby. That calls server update lobby, which runs on the server, goes to the game mode thing, update lobby. Adds all the values in, and then passes those values back to the client so that it can then update its UI, which it then does. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Is it not? Oh wait. No, that's right. Right? Not valid. Is the local controller. Client controller self. Sets the variable. Adds to viewport. Yep. That is all that is. Don't care about that. And lobby details. Why doesn't this work? I don't understand. I really don't. Goes here and say print string. See if that does it. Or at least that'll tell us, you know, something. Yep. Start game. Players are in. Players spawn. Nothing. Nothing gets called. Okay. So this is not even getting called. Right? So why not? Why aren't you getting called? Because this gets called. Because this creates the, the widget. It just doesn't make sense to me. Is this just an Unreal bug? Or am I dumb and missing something? Because both of those are equally likely. Creates the widget there. Adds to the viewport. That happens on both players. So this is called, right? On the game mode. 1 second after this gets called, this should get called. Which prints the string. But this doesn't happen. And I don't understand why. Let me take a 5-minute break. And during that time, I'm going to restart Unreal and see if that fixes the issue. If it's just an Unreal, bug. So, 5-minute break, right? We will be back in 5 minutes. So, go do what you need to do. Okay. Hello again, everyone. Just working on rebuilding the project, see if that does anything. And if it doesn't, I don't know what to do. I need to do some more research, I guess. But just give me a second here to do that. It's also annoying because Unreal 5.1 has this issue where anytime you rebuild the C++ project, you have to like manually refresh the binaries and intermediate folders by like deleting them and regenerating them. So it takes a little extra time to get things back up and running. So just another minute or two here, then we should be able to get back into things. In the meantime, like I said at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't here, next weekend, the next Shopping Spree Stream playtest starts on Saturday. And so I will not be streaming on Twitch, but I will be streaming on YouTube and TikTok if I can get those, set up for streaming. And I'll just be playing the playtest there. I won't be doing any development stuff. I guess it's taking a little bit longer because I am streaming, so my computer has not been very happy with me lately with all the stuff I've been having it do at once. Once I save up a little bit more, hopefully I'll be able to build a second PC and then do like a capture card kind of thing so I can stream and not have to worry about it affecting the software side of stuff. There it is. Here we go. Just another minute here. There we go. Oh. I just trying to quickly do things. I accidentally exited out of it. Give me just another second here. It's fine. This won't take very long. I'm just dumb sometimes. Okay. Now, don't close out. There we go. Go here. All right, we're back in. Make sure this is still set up correctly. All right. Let's see if rebuilding stuff fixed it or not. At this point, we can only hope and pray. It's just not going to do anything now. Not about. Why? me take this out. I don't really need this to be here, do I? Let's see. Come on, please. Just do something right. Is it just that it's like doing too much at one time? Like, I really don't know. Is it like because I'm, possessing it, creating the HUD? Like, is that too much for it to do all at once? Like, if I put a delay here. 1 second. What does that do? Interesting. Okay. So I'm guessing it has something just like can't use delays or something. Seems to be the thing causing the issue is the delays. The only thing that I can I wonder if maybe we do a delay. Maybe it's because there's a delay inside of a loop. I wonder. Hang on. So it spawns the actors, and then on here we can say for each of you do this. No, because there's still a delay in a loop. That's the problem. Just adding a delay to a loop. I wonder if... No. That's gotta be what it is, though. I just gotta get a way to get rid of this delay, but I need these to be like spaced out, you know? Because if I take this out, it's gonna spawn them again, but then it's gonna have the issue with the replication. I think that's what's going to happen. Let's see. Yep. That's what it is. You just can't have a delay inside of a loop. Good to know. But I need to space these out because otherwise I'm gonna get that result again. I wonder if I can do this, maybe. I create PvP HUD, then we say maybe instead of this, maybe just do the delay here. And then do this. Take you out now. I wonder if that will solve my issue. A little upset it took me this long just to get this issue figured out. If I did get it figured out, that is. And no, I didn't. Okay, wait. So this time the host sees the client, but it still created 2. Why is it creating 2? Why is it creating 2 on each one? Just this. Check if it's valid. Just that. Yeah. And then if I go back to this, add player info box, yeah. We've almost got it. We're just missing something here. Maybe no. It's on owning client. Server update players executes on server. Calls this. Oh, so it calls this twice. Right. Yeah. Under I do this. Just a timing thing again. It's really annoying. Still adding 2. Well, hang on, let me roll this out. If I set it to 3 players, this is gonna cause issues for my computer, but because if it creates 3 on you know, three of the widgets, then which it should, but I'm wondering, like, because if the problem with the like server client side thing, then it'll create more than 3, I think. Please don't break my computer. It broke my computer. Why did it? Oh, that's again. You know, this guy doesn't even. Okay, well that's not gonna work. I guess I can't test it that way. I'm thinking it's a client server thing, not a number of players thing. But let's triple check here. Go here, right? So all players loaded. For each connected player, have that player create a HUD. Yes. And update HUDs does that, and then it says for do that, add players. So this should only get called once then. Then if HUD is valid, loop this or array element. Okay, I see. So maybe it's happening here because what's happening is it's just not getting the correct player name list. So on this guy, clear both of them. Then we add player name from each to the player list. Am I doing that correctly inside of here? Yeah. Server update players. I don't know. Maybe if we just change you to 1. Let's see. Did I just not have a long enough delay in there? Oh, I still have it set to 3 players, don't I? It's alright. This one didn't load. Cool. Kick him out. There's a delay. On. It's still not getting the correct list. So hang on. It's got to be something with this, right? Or no, sorry. This right here. All connected players, yes. But I just do this. That goes here. Creates the widget, delays for 1 second, sets the player name locally, then calls this, which then sets it on the server. and then calls update HUD. So what is happening here? Why is need now? So why is it that when you get called? Oh, wait. Shit. maybe I know what's going on. Nope, just kidding, I don't. For each we get yep. Nope, that was not it at all. Alright. So goes to this. Percent goes to this. Is valid, yep. I cannot figure this out for the life of me. Not great to you. Maybe spawn player. Have this event here. Have an input of player controller. it will be of type PvP PC. Okay. HUD on player. And then delay. Second. And then that same one can say init. Nope. Client. Client. Oh wait, I deleted that one, didn't I? Yeah. Custom event. Init. HUD. Owning client. Do this. Let's see if this works. If we can get around that loophole. Still spawn with 3. I need to turn that off. Ooh. Everybody loaded in? One person doesn't have a name though. That is okay. Let's see what happens with 3 players. Too much for my computer to handle. It just breaks. Okay. Before I do this again, change this back to 2. Maybe this time? Ugh. Okay. So the server gets the name of the client, but the client doesn't get the name of the server now. But each one is spawning 1. Which is progress, I think. So, now why might it be that you're not doing what I need to do. Server, client. What are you doing now? You're not even spawning correctly. Come on, I need you to work with me here. I know I've been streaming for a while, but I just need you to do something for me, please. Did I mess with the wrong class for some reason? I did. I did mess with the wrong class, didn't I? No, just kidding. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything with this. Why do you give me shit now? Yeah, I did not do anything to you. Why aren't you doing stuff for me now? Why are you breaking? Okay. Well, the UI is still working, so we're just gonna go with it. Nothing's working anymore. Okay. All right. I guess that is our cue to stop for the night then. My computer's just having a stroke. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Not quite as far as I was hoping to get, but I will continue to keep working on it, of course. And next weekend I will be play testing level 3. So if you're not following Shopping Spree Stream on TikTok or YouTube, link is down below. I will also put the link in chat for it. Well, this goes to the link tree, which has both the links for TikTok, YouTube, as well as all the other platforms for Shopping Spree Extreme in there. Go check that out if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you sometime next weekend. Have a good night, everyone.